Good evening, revelers. It's Bradley back again for a little bit of a rant, and today I'm going to talk about the top 10 media lies, because you can't trust the media. They like to talk about propaganda. However, they don't like to tell you that they're propaganda themselves. Gee, I wonder why. So I got a top 10 lies from the New York Post. Another one bites the dust, another media lie that is. The latest lie to die is the false claim that the feds cleared Lafayette Park of protesters in 2020 or 2019 so that President Trump could hold a photo op. The Interior Department Inspector General says police plan to clear the park so a contractor could install a fence, a decision unrelated to Trump's walk to a nearby historic church burned in a riot by Black Lives Matter. You know, the grifter, scheme, racist, BLM douchebags that we did a watch party about just a few nights ago. So that was one lie. The growing acceptance, the idea that the COVID-19 pandemic started with a leak from a virology lab in Wuhan, which we now know that that's more than likely the case. The Russia collusion, that one was pushed and found out to be fake, phony, and false, and pushed by Hillary Clinton, bought and paid for by Hillary Clinton, who, oh, wait, what? She was colluding with the Russians? That's weird. No one's ever gone after her. The Muslim ban that wasn't. That's crazy. But the mantra that the 2017 tax cuts were only for the rich, despite studies showing 80% of the population benefited from it. How about the kids in cages? And who built those cages, Joe? Who built the cages? Oh yeah, that's right. It was Obama. It started back then. And what about AOC, who decided that she wanted to go down there and cry at a fence of an empty field, huh? Nobody talks about that anymore. The Ukraine impeachment. Yeah, because President Trump apparently wanted quid pro quo from President Zelensky to investigate Hunter Biden, who we know now was in bed with Ukraine and Burisma. And what about didn't he back when he was vice president, didn't he get a prosecutor fired in order for them to send money over there? I'm pretty sure he bragged about it. I don't know. The media doesn't want to talk about that because the media is biased for the Democrats and the leftist radical propaganda that they're pushing to try and get us into the Green New Deal and the Great Reset. Let's see, what else is there? The Hunter Biden laptop. That was Russian disinformation, which anytime that I hear Russian disinformation, classic Russian disinformation, I don't believe it. Tony Bobulinski came out and clarified it, and still 50 special agents or intelligence agents said that it was false, and it wasn't. Nobody wanted to fact check that, but everybody was quick to fact check President Trump on any little thing. Ivermectin, HCQ. We know that the masks don't work. The masks do work. COVID-19. The COVID-19. The COVID-19. The COVID-19 vaccination, right? That's 100% effective. You won't catch it. You won't spread it. We found out that that was all false. It was 100% safe. We found out that that's false. The development of it wasn't using tissues from the fetuses of aborted children. We found out that that wasn't false. That was false. Ballot integrity, Jim Crow, those were lies. Now we've got Biden over there. Well, we got the Saudi king from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia saying that Biden was going to withhold military aid in order to get him to postpone stopping drilling for oil over in Saudi Arabia. We're begging for them. The secure border, the border whippings, those were all false, fake narrative, trying to push racism. You can't trust the mainstream media. Your best bet is to go through and read what you can. Go to Rumble, go to Spotify. Anybody that's going to give you their sources and cite their sources, I suggest Steven Crowder because he always uses leftist sources, and it's a great show. He's hilarious. I love the show. Dave Landau is the best. You can come here. We're commentators, so we're not like serious news, and we pretty much just give our opinions on topics and try and show you why the left is evil. The left lies. That's the number one reason why they're evil. They won't admit to their lies, and there's literally no accountability in the mainstream media or for the left. If any of the stuff that the left is doing right now was done by a Republican, you know that would be pushed and Trump Jr. would be in jail if he had a laptop or a freaking gun that he just threw away or lied about, things like that. If they had proof that if Donald Trump Jr. was weighing crack with prostitutes and filming it, you know that they would be going after him for that. But they don't want to do that for Hunter Biden. Oh, Hunter Biden's untouchable. You got former Vice President Joe Biden in the office talking about how his son Beau, who served in 2005 in Iraq, died in Iraq in 2015. Now, that's a terrible tragedy that he died. It's terrible. It shouldn't have happened. But the media doesn't want to fact check him on that. They don't want to fact check anything that has to do with former Vice President Joe Biden. So your best bet is to go to Rumble, Spotify, any source that's going to give you their sources, okay? Because this mainstream media crap is BS, and anybody that watches The View and Whoopi Goldberg and those hackling hens is retarded. You're being brainwashed, and you need to stop. If you can't tell that what they're doing is totally biased, then you're lost. I can't help you. Nobody can help you because you're just following along in the footsteps of the left. That being said, if you like what I have to say and you like what my fellow hosts have to say, then I suggest that you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the alarm bell to get notifications for when we come back, when we have new postings. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube. We're trying to get on Rumble, and hopefully we will have some more watch parties where we can watch some Daily Wire stuff, maybe Terror on the Prairie, Choosing Death, the story of Roe. Leave some comments down at the bottom. Let us know what you think. Tell everybody how much you think I suck or don't suck, how you can hear my kids in the background and I need to be quiet. That'll be great too. Again, don't trust the media. The mainstream media you got to take it all with a grain of salt. They're just going to lie to you, and they're not going to tell you that they lie when they lie. And they aren't going to have fact checkers because fact checkers are only there to protect the left. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe and be conservative. Have a good night, guys.